Hey, shalom, shalom. Give me 1 second, Israel Bible Kashar, just to check the feed. Make sure we are clear to start rolling. We good. Got sound? Good to go. Let's clap it up, man. Clap it up. All right. Hey, shalom, Israel. We are the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge, started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, where we are led by the amazing, commanding General YAHANNA. You understand? Since 1969, we're teaching the truth to Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans, the truth that we are the chosen people of God, and that this Bible is a book about our family, man. Not only that, but we teach our truth, we teach our culture. I'm saying being the people of this Bible, that means we are the Israelites of antiquity. Our culture is the culture around this Bible. You know what I'm saying? The culture that's in this Bible. So today, you know what I'm saying, Friday, it's the Lashawan Qadash class, man. You know what I'm saying? I.S.U.P.K Houston, I.S.U.P.K Galveston, Port Arthur, and Beaumont. Friday Lashawan Qadash class, where we get into our culture, you know what I'm saying, studying our native language, the Lashawan Qadash, meaning the holy tongue, man. That is our native language as the Israelites, the Hebrew. And that's what we get into today, man. English, Spanish, French, Creole, you know what I'm saying, Patois, all these languages that we think that our cultures as the 12 tribes of Israel are not really our culture, man, because these languages were given to us from our oppressor. You know what I'm saying? Through captivity. We're in captivity right now. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I'm saying? The water to Yahweh, why Yahweh Shah for the I.S.U.P.K for bringing us back to our culture, man. That's what we're about to do today, man. We're about to learn every Friday. We learn how to read, write, and speak the ancient and Assyrian Hebrew. And that's what we're gonna do, man. Starting, so we're gonna start off how we always start off, going over the Hebrew alphabet. So give me 1 second, man. We'll dive right in. And it's a little fog. Salakia. It don't look like there's no way around that either. Salakia, Israel. Let me scoop this up a little bit. And we currently in between equipment, so we got to make it work. This you see here, you know what I'm saying? This chart is the alphabet for Hebrew, the Hebrew alphabet. You know what I'm saying? Given to us by, you know what I'm saying, the founders of the I.S.U.P.K, man. They brought back this language from the dust, man. They did the research they needed to do and found out that the Hebrew alphabet consists of 22 characters. Here they are. All these 22 characters create all words in Hebrew. Like all words in Hebrew are a combination of some of these 22 characters. Up here, you see me pointing at the ancient or the paleo, and down below is the Assyrian. It's the same 22 characters, all the way to Tha, but in the Assyrian, we have to be mindful of these 5 characters right here. And these 5 characters are, let's say, replacement letters for these particular 5 letters. If a Hebrew word were to end with one of these 5 letters, you would use the 5 below instead of the original 5 up here. And then in the Assyrian, you don't have to, in the ancient, you don't have to worry about that, but you have to be mindful of these connectors underneath. These connectors assist in the pronunciation of the Hebrew word. For example, we have Lashawan right here. So we have La, Wa, La, Sha, Wa, and Na. That's Lashawan. We have a connector under La, making it solo, La. Then a connector under Sha, making that solo, Sha. And then Wa and Na have a connector under both of them, connecting both of these letters from Wa and Na to Wan. So it's pronounced La, Sha, Wan. That's what the connectors do. Already, so we're gonna go over the letters, man. Repeat after me. Ah, ba, ga, da, ha, wa, za, ha, ta, ya, ka, la, ma, na, sa, I.P.K, za, wa, ra, sha, and the. Already, Most High in Christ, get ourselves ahead, man. And that's the basics of you know what I'm saying, Hebrew. Remembering those 22 characters and how they sound, how to say them with your mouth, man. You know what I'm saying? Enunciate that ha to the. Know how to recognize those characters. You know what I'm saying? Once you get that down, you know what I'm saying, the rest is easy peasy mac and cheesy. It's like, let me get this look a little blurry. Just trying to get there we go. That's the best angle. There we go. Alrighty, so today's class, we're gonna be going over some aspects of time. It's gonna be a two-part class. You know what I'm saying? Today, I think there's somebody. I'm gonna get it. You know, sure. Salakia, Israel on the feed. Salakia about that. I might have to leave periodically to check the door for momentarily until Shamar gets here. But yeah, so Salakia, you know what I'm saying? We going over time. It's gonna be a two-part class. You know what I'm saying? Today we're gonna be going over the aspects of time, like more surrounding a day, like one day. Like we're gonna be able to go say like, what time is it? Or is this the time? Or we're gonna go over hours. We're gonna go over pretty much how to say, hey, you running late or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much like in a day. And then next week, you know what I'm saying? I might go into a little bit of it today if you have the time. But next week, we're going to be going into year. Like, so it's saying, like, you know how the feast days are, you know, so the third year, it's like the third month of the year, or you know what I'm saying? We're going to be a quarter into the year or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Week, we're going to go over days, weeks, months, and years. You know, so that's more of next week. I might dive a little bit into it today, given time, but that's what we're going to be going over for this two-part series of time. So yeah, it's not going to be too. It's not here. It's lucky, Israel. Let me be right back. Oh, all right, I'm back. Where was I? No, I'm just playing. I remember. We're going over time, man. About to dive into this Hebrew, man. Come back to our culture, right? Learn a different language, yeah. Yes, sir. I'm right. All right, let me get a marker. Time. Hey. All right. So it's a lot, yeah. I didn't even think about it. Now, normally I try to start having scriptures scriptures around my lessons, I definitely be sure to have some scriptures. You know what I'm saying? Where in the scriptures they tell time. I should be able to pull it up right now, but I don't want to waste any more time with the lesson. But I'll definitely have some scriptures about where how they told time in the Old Testament for next class. But you know what I'm saying? If you kind of familiar with how I get it done, we about to have ourselves a little word bank. You know, so we're gonna up top is gonna be our word bank. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a collective of words that we're gonna learn in Hebrew. Then we're gonna use those words to formulate sentences on the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Get our practice in Hebrew and get familiar with how to use these rules that we got over here, these rules that we go over every week, how to speak in Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Once you start familiarizing yourself with the basic rules, all you need is the word. You know what I'm saying? The vocabulary. And then when you got those two down pat, man, you'll be speaking in Hebrew and fluently. You can even put it in a little job search, not job search, but you know what I'm saying? When a presser asks, what languages do you speak? You could say, yo, I speak Hebrew fluently. That's how it's gonna be. And we're gonna try to speak Hebrew fluently before Christ comes back. So for our word bank, we're doing things how to tell time surrounding a day. So what do we have in a day? Definitely have hour. Hour is gonna be your bread and butter. How to say hour is gonna be the main thing. But also we have different parts of the day, right? We got the morning, we got the evening, and then I'm gonna just say give us day and night. This day and night we're really gonna be part of the next class, you know what I'm saying, which would be yearly or long term. But we'll, you know what I'm saying, we'll get day and night too. Then we're gonna get some more over here. Just some words that we gotta be mindful of when we're telling time. You gotta know how to say after. After. You know what I'm saying? You see where this is going, you know what I'm saying? Before, you know what I'm saying? And a couple more. I want to get quarter and half too. Quarter. Already marked. Quarter, half. Then the last one, I gotta fit one more in here. I'm gonna have two bonus ones later, but I guess I have bonus ones all the time. But I want to put this in your word bank so you know how to say this later. Later is one of the words we're gonna come up with. All right. These are the words we're gonna be able to use today. So hour is sha'ai or sha'aya. Say it after me. Sha'aya.
Sha'aya.
Sha'aya. That's how you say an hour. 1 hour will be achad sha'aya. Sha'aya. Morning is bakwar. Yep, say it after me. Bakwar. Uh-huh. Bakwar. Noon. Oh, I forgot to put noon in. Damn. Definitely need noon. I'm gonna fit it in. Like we got that many on this side. To fit noon in. morning, noon, evening, and then day and night. All right. So morning is Bakwar. Bakwar. Noon is Tazahar. Tazahar. Say it after me. Tazahar. That's the middle of the day, noon, right? When the sun is at the very tippy top of the sky, noon, Tazahar. But evening when the sun starts to fall down, right? So it starts to get nighttime. So evening is Nashap. Nashap. Not like Captain Mashak, but close. Like Nashap. Kind of like Nashar. That's Ushar. But just Nashap. Yeah, just remember Nashap. Evening is Nashap. And then that's really, these four is really your bread and butter saying time. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to say this many hours, you know what I'm saying, afternoon. You know what I'm saying? Two in the afternoon is Shanya, Ba, you know what I'm saying, Ba, Baha, Ba is in, Ha is the, and then we're gonna say after, we're gonna get to learn how to say after, then we're gonna say Tazahar. 2 in the afternoon, that easy, right? Just mixing up, combining the words that we learned from this word bank. But best believe we're gonna finish this word bank before we start to go over how to our sentences or whatnot to get our practicing with the Hebrew up top, then below. So day and night, you know what I'm saying? These two are just some good ones to know. Day is Yawam. Yawam, say it with me. Yawam. Yawam. And night is La Yala. La Yala. Damn right. So now we're gonna go to our other words, you know what I'm saying? Our words surrounding our parts of the day. We're gonna go after. So after is Athar. Athar. These cheap markers. We in hell, we can't afford the good markers.
It's time over there.
I got them out the water though. Athar is after. It almost sounds like it a little bit, right? Athar and after. So Athar is after, then before is Qadam. You might have heard that one before. So Qadam really, it doesn't mean necessarily before, but what it means is anticipating or facing. You know what I'm saying? When I think it's used and when we turn east and face east, it's Hakwayam. It's Panya. I think I'm not sure how we say that in the Hebrew. I got to learn. I'm gonna find out that for next week too. But Qadam means to anticipate something, like it's coming up. Like I'm Qadam my paycheck. You know what I'm saying? I'm anticipating my paycheck, or it's the same thing as before my paycheck. So Qadam, before. Say it with me. Qadam. A quarter. It's good to know. Is Rabba'i. Rabba'i. That's how you say a quarter in Hebrew. And then a half is palag. Palag. So Rabba'i and palag. How many Rabba'is in one palag, Kingston? How many quarters and a half? I tricked you. You'll get it, man. So it's 4 quarters and it's 2 quarters and a half, right? It's just like basketball. When it's halftime, how many quarters are up?
4.
Now, when it's halftime, how many quarters are up? The middle of the game. No, so halftime is 2 quarters. And then at the end, all 4 quarters is the end of the game. No sweat. You gotta start watching basketball more. That's all that means.
I don't watch basketball.
No sweat. And then later, last but not least, we're gonna get later. And that is a tough one. A car yacht.
Car yacht.
A car yacht.
Car yacht.
A car yacht. That's how you say later. I might have a hard time putting this in my little box. Thanks. All right. We're going to go over it one more time. Well, now I'm going to just go over it as I put it into Hebrew. Because you know we're going to write it in Hebrew. So now you saw me writing all of that. Slacky, can y'all see this? Yeah, y'all have a clear view. No sign Christ. It's about to get real jam-packed up here. So if you're taking notes at home, or even you, Kingston, taking notes here, you know what I'm saying? I suggest you spread your notes out a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like give yourself more space than I had to deal with. It's about to get jam-packed. We got our English, then we got our English Hebrew verbalization. And now we're about to get straight Hebrew, right? You know what I'm saying? So Sha'aya, we got the Sha, the Sha, right? I, Sha'ai, then the Sha'aya. Sha'aya, 1 hour. Sha'aya. That's an hour. And then Bakwar. We got Ba, Kwa, and Ra. But the Ba has the connector on the net, making that alone. But the Kwa and Ra have a connector on both of them, making it Bakwar. Bakwar, morning. Bakwar. Now we got Tazahar. Tazahar. We got the Tazah. And then we got the Ha. And then we got the Ra. So you following, Kingston?
Yeah, I'm doing this side right here.
Are you doing this side? Most High in Christ. Tazahar. So Tazah is by itself, and then the Ha and the Ra connected, making that hard. Tazahar. Good job. Tazah. Yeah, it's weird. Syria. Tazahar. That's noon, right? Tazahar is noon, the middle of the day. Bakwar is morning, the middle of the day. Bakwar is the beginning of the day. Tazahar is the middle of the day, noon. And then towards the evening, the end of the day, is Nasha. Nasha. Na. Sha. Pa. Connector on the na, and then sha and fa connector under that, making it sha. Nasha. Now you see me writing the shop in the Assyrian. Pa is one of those 5 letters that end a different way. So I'm gonna come down make my pa a little bit different than how it normally is. Because pa is at the end of the word. And we're going to see it again with Yawam, which is next. Yawam is a day. Yawam. Day. So, give me a little space right here, too. So, Yawam, we got the ya, the wa, and the ma. Ya, gotta connect under it by itself, making it ya. And then wa and ma have a connect, make it wam. Ya wam. The ma is a closed box on the end in the Assyrian rather than the open box, because the open box is in the middle of the word. Ma is one of those letters. At the end of the word, you make it a closed box. Then finally, la yala for night. You got la. Slack, you say la yala with me. La yala, Most High in Christ. That's how you say night in Hebrew. La yala. La yala. We got the la. We got the ya. We got another la. And then we got the ha. La yala. So right here we got a connector under the first la, a connector under the ya, and then the last la and the ha have a connector under both of them, making it la. La with the ha at the end of it. La. So la yala. And then the series. Go. All right. Now to for our final 5 words, we got athar, which is after. Athar, So we got the, and then we got the ra. Th and ra connected, making it thar. Athar. And then Qadam, before. Qadam. Qua, da, and ma. Connector on the qua, and then da and ma connecting, making it dumb. Qadam. In a quarter, you know what I'm saying? That first quarter of the basketball game will be Achad Rabai. First quarter. Rabai. Quarter. Rabai. Ra. Ba. I. Rabai. Connector on the ra, and then ba and I connected, making it Ba'i. It could be Rabai, but I like to say Rabai. Because I don't know, Rabai sounds a little too English to me. I don't know. I'm not gonna get hit on the head if you say Rabai, like Rabai, like me. Either or will work. So Rabai. We're gonna get it in Syrian. Ra, ba, I. And then half, 2 quarters, right? 2 quarters, half $1. Palah. So we got our pa. And then we got our la. And then we got our ga. I just wrote it in what's nine crazy? I did that first. Palah. Now for the ancient, got pa, la, ga. So we got a connector under pa, and then la and ga connected, making it la. Bala. Last but not least, a little bit later, you know what I'm saying? Akarya. Later, man. I'm gonna be there later. I'm gonna be there Akarya. So we got we got we got we got and we got Akarya. So connected on the but then and that says car, right? So those are gonna be connected. So connected on the and making it car. And then Yah at the end. That's Yah and Th. So Yah and Th connected as Yah. Akarya. Finally, our Assyrian. Bam. We got our word bank for the day. I'll give you a second to kind of get that, you know what I'm saying, get that in your system, digest that a little bit. You can see, King? Most High in Christ, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. Brother, 9-year-old learning the Hebrew. All right. So we do have to know numbers in order to tell the time. You know what I'm saying? I went over numbers a couple of times in the past. How much time we got? Let's see. Yeah, I guess I could spend about 8 minutes on numbers. Because we got about, a little bit, 8 minutes on numbers real quick. Not bad. So I'm going to do it real fast. One, two, three, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So I just got the first 12 numbers up. We're going to have to, this is a refresher for us real quick because you can't tell time without knowing how to say numbers in Hebrew. In Hebrew, there are no like digits. Like there's no symbol for 1. There's no symbol for 15. There's no symbol for 100. So you have to actually say the word in Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? Those digits came in Rome with the Roman numerals. But before Rome, you know what I'm saying, we was good and we was living. You know what I'm saying? We were doing our thing. We said the whole word out. We was not lazy. So 1 is Achad. I'm going to go over this kind of quickly, rather. Just a refresher. Achad. 2, Shanya. Shanya. 3, Shalash. Shalash. 4, Arabai. Arabai. 5, Hamash. Hamash. 6, Shashah. Shashah. 7, Shabai. Shabai. 8, Shamawana. Shamawana. 9, Thashai. Thashai. And 10, Ishara. Ishara. Already, so we got Achad. Say it after me. Achad. Shanya. Shalash. Arabai. Hamash. Shashah. Shabai. Shamawana. Thashai. Ishara. Most High in Christ, man. Give yourselves a hand, man. I just counted up to 10 in Hebrew, man. Already. So 11 and 12, I'm gonna go over the teams or the after the teams, the teams. Do that real quick. So all you gotta do is say the first digit plus Ishar. I.S.U.P.K, like it, plus I.S.U.P.K. So 11 would be Akkad I.S.U.P.K because it's 1 and then I.S.U.P.K. 12 would be Shanya I.S.U.P.K. 12. With that logic, yup, you know, with if 3 is Shalash, what would 13 be? Oh, it's not in Christ, yup. The water. But that's it, though, yeah. Good shit. So Shalash I.S.U.P.K, that's 13, and then 14, Arabai I.S.U.P.K. That's 14. And so on, so on. So for those that need that refresher on numbers, you got that real quick. I'm about to erase that. Then we can start getting into our sentences. But if you don't know your numbers, make sure you get this if you at home. All right, you're gonna be kind to rewind. So I'm about to erase this.
You mean the bottom or the top?
I'm about to erase the bottom, but it's all good. If you need help with the numbers, I'll help you out. All right, so I got some ideas for some sentences, but we're gonna make them up as we go. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna make up the sentences. I like doing that because it's not just me putting the stuff up here and then you copying it. It's you seeing how it's made. I'm saying you're gonna with this type of effort, you know what I'm saying, we should all be able to do exactly like I do when I'm creating a class and just use the rules and use the tools we got to derive our own sentences, man. We seeing how the pie is made instead of just buying the pie off the shelf. So the first sentence I'm gonna have is almost like we're gonna be going back and forth with our sentences. But what time is it? What time is it? So how to ask for the time in Hebrew? We got so time. So what is ma? That's how you say the word what. What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? Ma, atha, Aisha. What are you doing? Saying so ma is how you say the word what. You write that in the blue. Ma. So time, you know what I'm saying? When you know, we have to remember that, you know what I'm saying, asking what time it is kind of super slang for asking what's the hour, right? You know what I'm saying? Because if I'm asking you what time it is, you're not gonna say it's 2025 AD, right? You're not gonna say the exact year, even though that's the time, because it is 2000. It is what is it? Uh, we in February. I don't even remember the month. May. We in May. That's not February. It's we in May. You're not gonna say May 9th or whatever. May 9th, 2025 AD. That's the time. But we asking for what hour it is. It's like what today. So that's what we asking in Hebrew. What hour is it? So what? And then in Hebrew we're gonna say, well, how do we say hour?
Sha.
Sha'ai. Good job. So the hour would be ha sha'ai. So what's the hour? That's how you ask what time it is. What's the hour? Ma Hasha'aya. Or yeah, Sha'aya. Like what? Hour. What's the hour? Ma Hasha'aya. Ma Hasha'aya. What's the hour? Ma what? Hasha'aya. The hour. What's the hour, man? What time is it? Ma Hasha'aya. We're gonna get that, man. I might not have enough time for all the sentences. I'm gonna just do the best sentence I got. We're gonna get this in Hebrew real quick. Only 2 words. Shouldn't really set us back. We got ma, right? Ma. That's a sh. That's not a ma. Ma and ha, making it ma. Connecting them to both of them. Because it's ma and ha connected ma. Then hasha'ai. Ha, sha, I. Hasha'ai ha. Hasha'ai. Hasha'ai. Ma hasha'ai. Here we go, right? Real quick. Then Assyrian. Ma hasha'ai. Gotta have that one. See out there in TV land, that's how you say what time it is. What time is it? What's the hour? Ma hasha'ai. All right, I'm gonna get this out. And then the second sentence I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually say what time it is. Using our word bank, right? What time is it? It's 7:43. 7:43. So this is where we're gonna have to put together what we've learned. We're not gonna say 7:43 because if they didn't have digits in what I'm saying, the Old Testament, they wouldn't have that time system with the colon either. So we're gonna have to say 43 after 7, right? It's 43 after 7, and it's not 43 after 7 in the morning because it's 7:43 a.m. and it's 7:43 p.m. So we're gonna say it's 43 after 7 in the evening. All right. I'm gonna help us out a little bit with the first 2 words. You know what I'm saying? How to say it is or it's is za. Remember that ma is what time? And za is it's the time. So za. 43, you know what I'm saying? I'll let us get up to 12. We might forget how to say our, you know what I'm saying, our double digits. So 43 is a shalash arabayim. You always say the first digit first, and then you say the double digit as in whatever whatever multiple of 10 it is. This is arabai, and then arabai multiplied by 10 is arabayam, So with Shalash Arabayim, 43. I'll get that to you. Shalash, it's Shalash Arabayim. How do you say after? It's 43 after 7. How do you say after? It's up there, right? Yeah, Athar. Good job, King. Athar. So it's Za Shalash Arabayim, Athar Shabbai. It's after 7. Athar Shabbai. Athar Shabbai. And really, me saying in the evening is going the extra mile, just trying to use what we got, but it looks like we don't have enough space. So I'm going to just say in the evening. We got in the shop, right? We have to say in the evening. So YAHANNA shop. YAHANNA shop in the evening. So it's just to say real quick, like let's say it was 4 in the evening. I say Za Arabai YAHANNA shop. I'm saying in the evening, YAHANNA shop. Or in the morning, BAKWATCH. BAKWATCH, man, in the morning. It's a real quick type shit, type stuff. It's like it's like. But yeah, that's how you say that. So we got Za, Shalash Arabayim, Athar, Shabbai. It's 43 after 7. That's all what time it was when I looked that up. It was 7:43. We just were able to use what we know. And I gave away a couple of hints, like the Za and the Ma gave away, but we pretty much deduced the whole before sentence and this sentence after, you know what I'm saying, just based on that. And this right here, of course, you know what I'm saying, what's our word base? Somebody writing up here. This gotta be redone. Man.
Some of it I didn't do.
I saw it like using people at home. All right, so we're gonna get this sentence in real quick. Let's see what we're doing with time here. We got enough time for one more sentence. But we're gonna do this one in the Hebrew. So now you see how I'm gonna start from the right and move to the left. So za, we got the za and a ha, making it za. Shalash Arabayim, shalash hyphen. Don't make sure you put a hyphen. Shalash Arabayim, Athar, Shabbai.
Am I okay to put a star
What you mean?
for after?
I ain't put after. Where you see after? No, it say after right there. That's a good catch. Because that's the English. That's what we got. It's 43 after 7 in the evening. But down below in the blue, I got Za, Shalash, Arabayim, Athar, Shabbai. I'm saying, good catch, huh? Athar, Shabbai. It's a long one. I got it right underneath. All right, so sir. All right, you got it in Paleo and Assyrian. That's for our practice. I know this might be a lot, King. You know what I'm saying? This is one of them. I guess this is like an intermediate level class. You know what I'm saying? This being one of your first classes, just try to remember morning, noon, evening, and day and night. Most high ain't Christ, man. That's good practice too. Keep all your notes. All right. You can either pause for the cause, be kind and rewind, get the notes on your own time. You got a question? Oh, my bad. All right, for the last sentence, you know what I'm saying? We got what time? Well, first sentence, we got what time is it? Or what time it is? Not what time it is. Like, yo, what hour is it? Or what's the hour? And then we got how to answer that by telling you exactly what time it is, using before, after, in the evening, in the morning, and then our number systems and it's, of course. So now for our last sentence, so I'll let y'all decide. She's, you know what I'm saying, I'll wait for the moment. What you think we should do? You think we should do you're 2 hours late, not point any fingers, but you're 2 hours late, or should we do come back in a half hour? Come back in a half hour. No sweat, we'll get that one. Come back in a half hour is gonna be our last sentence. Come back in a half hour. So how to say come back? This is one of them words that I wanted to put up, but I have enough room. One of the bonus words is return. So return. So how to say return in Hebrew is tazapar. Tazapar. So that's return. We got to come back. We should be able to kind of use what we got to make in a half hour. We got this too. Don't forget about this. This is gonna come into play every class. Every class, this is gonna you're gonna use this. If it's an intermediate class, or, you know what I'm saying, above basic level, I guess. But you got in, so blah, rabbi, right? But in a quarter, so a, I guess you gotta say one. So ba'achad, ba, it's gonna be one word too. So ba'achad, I'm thinking quarter. It's half. So ba'akad in one half. So ba'akad palag. Return in one half. I'm just gonna get a little fancy with it. We're not supposed to do this, but remember, there's multiple ways to skin a cat in Hebrew. So you know what I'm saying. This does work, but we remember. No sweat. So we remember Hebrew is a direct language, a brutish language. We don't say things like "come right over here." We say "come here" or "come now." We don't say "come right over here" or things like that. So, but I'm about to do it anyway. So I'm about to say Ba'akad Palag in one half of the. So I can use of and the over here. Of and the, sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you don't need that because Hebrew is a direct language, like I'm saying. I'm about to just use it just because right now. So of is ma and ha is the. So maha sha'ai, of the hour. Hold on. So ba'akad in one half of the hour. Yep. In one half, maha sha'ai, of the hour. That sounds about right, right? In one half of the hour. So maha sha'ai. Return. I'm gonna write it down underneath. Return in one half of the hour. I'm back in 30 minutes, man. It's a little bit long, but you know what I'm saying? It's got that elegance to it. Go ahead.
Do we have time to do I'm gonna be late?
That was what I was gonna say while you was away. So I have the other one is I said you're 2 hours late. That was my other sentence. You're 2 hours, but I'll be late is even better. It's more cordial.
Yeah, and it doesn't tell you exactly, but
I'm gonna be late. Let me see if I got enough time. No, I'll tell you after class though, sis. I got you. But yeah, so this is it. You know what I'm saying? Tazapar, Ba'akad, Palag, Mahasha'ai. Return in one half of the hour. I'm gonna just get it in the paleo so we can shut down shop. I know people wanna, you know what I'm saying, get to their Game of Thrones or whatnot. Tazapar. 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 Bahad. 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 Sha'ai. Bahad. All right, we didn't have enough time for practice in Assyrian, but you get where we coming from, man. Got it down in the Hebrew. At least we got it in the Paleo. So with that, yep, you can read it one last time. Go ahead and read it aloud. Everybody can hear you.
Tazapar, Ba'akad, Palag, Maha, Sa,
Sha'aya.
Sa'aya.
Good job, man. Good job. Let them right. With that, you know what I'm saying? We're going to close. I'm going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers. Israel, Amadim. Amadim Shabbat. Amadim. Barak. Yahal Ba Shem Yahal Shah Barakatah. Gadi Matah. Turn, let's face the sisters. Courtesy salute to the sisters. Men of Israel, Amadim Shabbat. Amadim. Barak. Yahweh Shema Alathan Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Gadi Matah. Last dismissed.